Kuje night begins. Abuja court orders former Labour Minister Ngige remanded over alleged 2.2 billion naira contract fraud. 2.2 billion naira. That's a lot. In a dramatic twist that has sent fresh ripples through Nigeria's political landscape, former Minister of Labour and Employment Dr. Ngige was on Friday ordered to be remanded in the notorious Kuje Correctional Center following his arraignment before an Abuja High Court in Gwarinpa. Former minister who served under the Buhari administration from 2015 to 2023 now faces the full weight of an 2.2 billion naira contract fraud allegations brought against him by the Economics and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC). All of this is because he has refused to join APC. By tomorrow night, if he decides that he wants to go to APC, you'll see that all this matter now they'll sweep it under the carpet. The proceedings which drew the attention of journalists, legal observers, and political analysts began with Ngige being ushered into the courtroom under tight security. Dressed in a simple traditional outfit and visibly tense, the former minister stood before Justice Mariam Hassan to answer an 8-count charge bordering on abuse of office, receiving unlawful gifts from contractors, receiving unlawful gifts, no be small thing, and financial improprieties linked to the Nigeria Social Insurance Trust Fund, NSITF, one of the agencies under his former ministry. According to the EFCC, Ngige allegedly used his ministerial influence to facilitate inflated contracts and received benefits from companies carrying out various projects funded by the NSITF. Prosecutors claim that between 2015 and 2023, the former minister oversaw a pattern of irregular approvals and questionable financial flows amounting to over 2.2 billion naira. The charges also allege that several contractors linked to the scheme provided him with undisclosed gifts and favors in exchange for approval and contract extension. So somebody should not collect gift again. No be small thing. When the charges were read, Ngige pleaded not guilty to all 8 counts, maintaining that he had never engaged in any fraudulent or unethical conduct during his time in office. His legal team, led by a senior defense lawyer, argued that former minister had been a victim of political targeting. Of course, we know that they are targeting him, but it's not that he wouldn't have done some fraudulent things. Maybe not this much, maybe not up to that 2.2 billion naira, but at least he must have done something too. But this one, it looks like they are actually politically targeting him. And he insisted that the EFCC's accusations were built on misinterpretations and testimonies from disgruntled former associates. But despite the defense's attempt to secure immediate bail, the court was unmoved, emphasizing the need for proper consideration of all documents and arguments before deciding on bail. Justice Mariam Hassan, who presided over the case, was a calm but firm demeanor, ordered that the former minister be remanded in Kuje prison until the scheduled bail hearing on December 14. That's today. The courtroom fell into a moment of heavy silence as the ruling was delivered, after which armed prison officials stepped forward to take custody of the former minister. Moments later, Ngige was escorted out through a back exit, avoiding the crowd of journalists who attempted to get a comment from him. The EFCC, represented by Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Silvanus Tahir, immediately moved to request a trial date, stressing the urgency and seriousness of the matter. It is urgent, don't be small thing. Tahir informed the court that the commission was fully prepared to proceed with evidence, witnesses, and testimony showing the depth of the alleged financial misconduct. This is obviously politically motivated. It is urgent and serious. Really? Oh yeah, now, have you people done anything to Yahaya, Bello, all of these people that have stolen money? You did not treat it as a matter of urgency, but you are treating Ngige's own as a matter of urgency. Don't be small thing. He urged the court to keep the defendant in custody to prevent any possible interference with the investigation or intimidation of witnesses, stating that the magnitude of the accusation warranted strict precautionary measures. Lamba. Outside the courtroom, reactions were swift, and divided. Supporters of the anti-corruption crusade hailed the development as a long overdue step towards accountability, especially for top-ranking government officials, who are often perceived as untouchable. Some observers expressed surprise that Ngige, who had built a reputation as an outspoken and sometimes controversial public figure, would be entangled in such a scandal of this scale. Others pointed out that the case highlights the recurring issues within government ministries where contract awards and procurement processes often becomes breeding grounds for corruption. Political analysts who spoke on the matter suggested that the case could be set a major precedent, especially as Nigeria continues to grapple with public demands for transparency and justice. The remand order, in particular, was seen as a significant moment, as high-profile defendants are often granted immediate bail. According to some analysts, the court's decision might reflect a growing judicial commitment to handling corruption cases without fear or favor. At the Kuje facility where Ngige is expected to spend the next few days, preparations were reportedly underway for his arrival. Kuje prison, known for housing high-profile inmates, including politicians, terrorists, and white-collar crime suspects, has been a focal point of public scrutiny for years. Though equipped with special cells often reserved for VIP detainees, the facility is still far from comfortable, making a sharp contrast that the former minister's life of privilege. As news of the remand order spread across social media platforms, public reactions ranged from shock to satire. Many Nigerians, already frustrated with the persistent corruption issues in government, saw the case as another reminder of how deeply rooted the problem remains. Some argue that the arrest and arraignments were part of a broader reform effort by the EFCC to restore public confidence. Let's see if they will be able to restore it. While others expressed skepticism, questioning whether the case will truly reach a conclusion. Somebody like me, I'm very skeptical because you can decide that, okay, since you want me to join your party, let me join. And then this matter, you'll not hear anything about it again. Whether it will really truly reach a conclusion or fade into the long list of unresolved political corruption cases, that is what most people I know would actually think that, this case. Gospel says, sever Nigeria and come back in shame. Save Nigeria and come back in shame. Mujahi says, where is Raji Fashola? Raji Fashola has gone back to his job. He is a lawyer. He has gone back to being a lawyer. That's why it is good to have a job before you vie for public office. At least when you are done, you would have your jobs to go back to, not the ones that want to turn Mario inside senator. Being a senator, being a minister, at least you have a job to go back to. Fashola is no longer the governor, he's no longer this. He has gone back to his job as a lawyer. And listeners, don't forget to like, to share, to subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.